Testing 1, 2, 3. So today's adventure is the successful um, wireless transmitting of the HDMI signal from the main computer to a remote monitor. Now, you might remember that I have said I was using a little tablet down here to view OBS on the main computer. That's fine, but the screen is very small. This feeding this wireless signal through an HDMI splitter uh, to the monitor of the main computer and this big remote monitor next to the game table allows me to see a larger image than what the tablet provides. Also, it means that the tablet now it almost becomes redundant because with another mouse, I can manipulate the big, well, I can manipulate the OBS program to start recording or whatever I want to do with it, and not have to look at the small screen of the tablet. So that's very good. So the tablet right now is viewing, let me make sure that I get that right. What is the tablet viewing? Actually, I don't need to do the Chrome Remote Desktop and view OBS through that anymore, which is good. So I can get rid of the Chrome Remote Desktop and go back to viewing the opponent cam, which is looking toward me and therefore from the opponent's position, which is then, of course, going to OBS through the desktop sharing. Actually, no, not through the desktop sharing, through RTMP, RTMP, well, which is the browser. So what you're looking at here, the bottom right-hand screen, is the browser feed that has been cropped, and that's the bottom right-hand corner. The left, the larger map, is the overhead Microsoft LifeCam. Okay. The other development I have is that I purchased an acrylic fine tip, a white pen, which appears to be not too bad, but to do the fine lines of a uniform. Now, I could shave that down even further if I wanted to experiment and make that line even thinner for the tip of the pen than it is. You actually might think of the acrylic pen, there's a white and a black one in the set, as being like a whiteout marker, which actually may be true. As long as the acrylic ink, paint, or whatever it is, which obviously I think is water-based, dries fast enough, you could use it like for a whiteout pen. So just saying. Why all this is important is because the HDMI cables are always so damn big, heavy, and ergo movement is underway to replace HDMI with a new type of digital signal, and hence a digital cable that I'm hoping. I haven't got it yet. I don't. It's so new. I'm not even sure that's on the market yet per se. I'm hoping that cable is thinner than traditional HDMI. And the reason for all this is that I don't want to run an HDMI cable from the big PC to this big monitor. Hence the reason I got the wireless HDMI transceiver set. Right? Talking about a lot of technology in a little studio to try and get as much self-aware. No, try and get as much trying to get it into a situation where I'm having to rely on as few things as possible to get the results. And as I said, if I could then now eliminate those wall warts that all the 5-volt stuff is plugged into, then that means I can plug the USB power cables for the transceiver set, which means receiver and transmitter or HDMI. If I can plug those directly into USB ports and that power is fine, then I won't need those wall warts. That's why it's important to elucidate that situation. Also, there's a question of heat. I'm not entirely sure if those 5-volt wall warts, USB, as you know, you have a USB device and it has a wall wart and you plug it in, it works fine, charges fine. I don't know if there's a heat issue that's going to be inevitable. And the reason I don't know that is because I just finished it and it's on its, as you can see right now, everything is transmitting and everything's fine. But I'm wondering if there's going to be a heat issue over time. Why? Because I'm never going to turn it off. These cameras are all going to be on all the time. One for the big monitor, one for the transceiver or transmitter, one for the receiver in 2 different instances. Remember, one is a transceiver set for that camera looking at me, and then the other transceiver set is from the big PC to the external monitor.